Hello there, students. Welcome to our week of virtual recorded lessons. Quickly remind Miss Kirkham, me, of all of our actors' tools. Can you remember the first one? Drum roll on the count of three. 1, 2, 3. On the count of three, tell me the first one. 1, 2, 3. Our body. Good job. Our second actor's tool is our voice. Excellent. So ladies and gentlemen, we're going to stop right there with our first two actors' tools. It's been just a day or two since we've done this warm-up, okay? This warm-up is called Hey Lolly. It's a wonderful warm-up given to Miss Kirkham by a good friend, Miss Cynthia Ellick. We've done it before, but it's been a long time. So here's the job. When we say the word pop, I want you to actually jump. Yes, jump. Jump on the word pop. The words are hey lolly, 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 hey lolly, lolly, and then you need to jump on pop. Okay? Yes, even you older students, you're never too old to stretch or sing, so I'd like for you to sing with me. Now, Miss Kirkham is by no means the most amazing guitarist in the world. In fact, I know few chords, but enough for us to have a little extra fun here. Here we go. Ready? On the count of 3. 1. Remember, hey lolly, 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 pop. Please jump on pop. Lolly, 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 hey lolly, lolly, pop. Hey lolly, 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 hey lolly, lolly, pop. Are you popping? Make sure you pop, like popcorn. Hey lolly, 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 hey lolly, lolly, pop. Hey lolly, 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 hey lolly, lolly, pop. Now this time I want you to think about a dragonfly. Now you could either be a teeny tiny dragonfly, ooh, flying around a lake, or you could be a great, gigantic dragon who's flying. Your choice. If you're sitting, I'd like to think, how could you show little tiny wings while you're sitting? And if you're standing, how could you fly around the room like a giant dragon? I'd like to see that. Yes, everyone. Here we go. Hey dragon, dragon, dragon. Hey dragon, dragon, fly. 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 Okay, let's do this time hey ninja. So I want you to think about how a ninja would sneak. Would they be sneaky fingers? Are you going to sneak around your room? Sneaking around a room. How are you going to sneak as a ninja? Here we go. You can hear some vehicles sneaking by us too. Hey ninja, ninja, ninja. Hey ninja, ninja. Sneak. I want to see you all sneak. Who's doing the best job sneaking? You all are. Hey ninja, ninja, ninja. Hey ninja, ninja, sneak. Hey ninja, ninja, ninja. Hey ninja, ninja, sneak. Hey ninja, ninja, ninja. Hey ninja, ninja, sneak. Now this is going to be Miss Kirkham's last one for today. And here's what I would like. I want you to freeze in your best, most dramatic tableau. If you cannot remember what a tableau is, it is a frozen picture. So a tableau is going to show something, but be completely frozen. If I was eating, and then I freeze. If I was taking a picture, and then I freeze. So a tableau is going to be a frozen picture. So I want you to be frozen. So I'm going to sing, hey student, 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 hey student, student, freeze. And I'd like you to freeze however you'd like. Like you're surprised, throw in a gesture, that's your motion with your hands or your face. Or if you're angry, hey student, 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 hey student, student, freeze. Hey student, 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 hey student, student, freeze. However you'd like to freeze, like you're thinking, like you're angry, like you're sad, like you're excited, like you're surprised. However you'd like to freeze. Here we go. Hey, student, student, student. Hey, student, student, freeze. 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 Good job. Remembering that acting is mostly imagination. Imagining if this were really happening to you, how would you respond? So it does not matter if you are 5 or 105. When you are trying to become popcorn, how would that look? If you're trying to fly like a dragon, what would it be like to be a dragon? If you're sneaking around the stage like a ninja, how on earth would you sneak? What would you be thinking? What are you trying to sneak to grab? And then the last time, what emotion were you feeling? And why were you feeling that way? Remembering when you're writing scenes, you want to know who you're talking about, what they want, who you're talking to, how you feel about them, and what's going on in the scene. These are all things that help us act using our imagination. All right, moving on. Hello there, first grade students. Miss Kirkham has a very special week for us this week because we are not live, we are recorded. And that means you get to sit on Miss Kirkham's porch with her, and we're going to talk to our friend, Mr.
Thomas! Hello there, hello there, hello there to you, hello there, and how do you do?
Okay, Thomas, okay. So many students have been asking to see
Me, Mr. Thomas!
Yes, many students have been asking to see Mr. Thomas.
That's me!
Yes, that's you, Mr. Thomas. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, so I thought it might be kind of fun to sit on the porch and remind Mr. Thomas.
I hear a car.
Yes, we're on the porch so we can hear a car. So to remind Mr. Thomas some of the things we've learned this year.
Yeah, 'cause I haven't been in class.
No, you haven't been in class. So Thomas, this year we've talked over all of the parts of a story.
Oh, that's cool! You mean like head, shoulders, knees and toes, knees and toes?
No, those are parts of the body.
Everybody!
Thomas, we're not singing
Head, shoulders, knees and toes, eyes and ears and mouth and nose. Head, shoulders, knees and toes,
Thomas. We're not singing head, shoulders, knees, and toes. I didn't say parts of the body.
You said the parts
of a story. Like the beginning and the middle.
Oh!
And the end. They even have very fancy words. Exposition.
Expo what?
Exposition is the beginning. We make a little X with our hands.
Oh.
Then we have the rising action.
Hi-ya!
Okay, not quite rising action like that. We normally have the problem, which we call the con.
Don't flick me.
No, we just say the con.
Don't flick me, Miss Kirkham.
No, not actually flicking you, Thomas. That's how we remember the conflict. That's the name we say of the problem of the story. We have our falling action, and we have our resolution. That's the end.
I like that one has the word solution in it.
You're right, that one does have the word solution in it, Thomas. Okay, so we've talked over the parts of a story.
Very cool.
I know it is very cool. Okay, so we've talked over the parts of the story, Mr. Thomas.
Is that all?
No, we also talked about the difference between an actor and a character.
Oh, I know, a Care Bear is a very special type of character.
A character is not the same thing as a Care Bear, Thomas.
But it isn't?
No, a Care Bear I think is a character from a story, but a character is who the story is about. It could be any story. It doesn't have to be about a Care Bear.
I like Care Bears because they care.
Okay, Thomas, okay. A character is
who the story is about.
Yes, who the story is about, Thomas. Good job. So we've learned who a story is about, the setting. I like to sit. No, not to sit, the setting, which is where the story takes place. And we have learned that a book is very different from a play.
Yeah, 'cause when you play outside, sometimes you could play ball, or you could play football, or you could...
Thomas, I don't mean to play.
I love to play.
No, not to play. A book is very different from a play.
I know, that's what I said.
No, not like playing football. A play is another word we use to say a script.
Uh-huh. A what?
A script. A script is what the actors read out of, the lines that we say, like to be or not to be. That's in a script.
Oh.
So a script or a play,
Not playing football.
no, not to play or a play, is quite different from a book.
Okay, but who writes it?
That's our first grade unit right now. We're actually on a brand new unit talking about the person who writes a play. It is not the same as the person who writes a book. Can anyone out there remember who writes a book? On the count of 3, say it out loud. 1, 2,
3. I heard that person. They said it. That person's looking at me kind of funny.
Yeah, okay. A person who writes a play is an author, although not everyone at home said it. Everyone at home try to say this one. The person who writes a play, the person who writes a play is called a...
I heard it.
What did they say?
Not everyone said it.
Let's give everyone a chance to say it. The person who writes a play is called the 1, 2, 3, go. What'd they say, Thomas?
Playwright.
They did say playwright. Good job, class. And our whole unit right now, Thomas, is on writing plays. So last week, our first grade students got to write lines of their own.
That's so cool.
I know, it is really cool. Okay, but this week, students are going to get to do something even more special. But before I tell you what they are, Thomas, we also talked about a green screen. So Ms. Kirkham's going to jump really fast to remind you. If you students wanted to know, if you have a green wall at home, could it work as a green screen? So Ms. Kirkham is going to jump to where a green wall is. Ready?
Magically?
Magically, Thomas. But I need you to snap.
What if I can't snap because I don't have fingers?
Okay, how about you can just jump? And if you're at home, you can snap or do crab fingers.
I'll jump.
Okay, we're going to jump or snap or crab pinch our way into a room to see if any room with a green wall could become a green screen. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Okay, students, our drama warm-up is over and Ms. Kirkham is standing in front of what appears to be a green room. I would like to know, with a thumbs up or a thumbs down, based off of last week, would this be considered a green screen? Ms. Kirkham is going to give you 3 seconds to guess. You may say it out loud. Do 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 do. Is this a green screen? Close. My friends, this is a green room, but it will not count as a green screen because this room has little bitty lines on it, okay? So I want to remind you that if you're in a room that has a green wall of any kind, that might work for a green screen. But in the next couple of weeks, we talked about how screens can be edited based off of your background, and unfortunately this will not work for a green screen because these little lines would make a difference. So for a green screen, you want a flat background. Also, it can't be too tiny. I have a green towel. Would that work? No, because this is such a small little green square that it's not going to cover my whole body. So a few friends asked Ms. Kirkham, could I make a green screen out of a green yoga mat? Well, that depends. Does your green yoga mat hide your whole body? Ms. Kirkham, could I make a green screen out of a green blanket? Well, that depends. Does your green blanket have lots of little lines on it, like these little circles? Because if there are little lines, it doesn't quite work as well. Ms. Kirkham, my poster board got bent and is all wavy and crinkly. Will my poster board still work? Maybe not. Not if it has a lot of lines and curves on it. You want a flat, straight background, because the more little things that the light's going to pick up, ladies and gentlemen, it's not going to be as solid to get rid of, okay? You could still try. I could still probably edit this background to disappear, even with the lines, but it is the goal to have a really solid something to work with for a green screen. Okay, so if you're trying to find a green wall, I would encourage you to find something that is solid green. You don't want lots of texture, lots of little grooves and things in the background, because when you try to get rid of that, it does make a slight difference. And we're back.
Oh, so not every room can become a green screen.
No, not every room can become a green screen, Thomas. That is true. We learned about green screens because you can edit the background and make it look like anything you want.
Cool.
I know it is cool. Okay, now Mr. Thomas, what I was telling the students is that this week they have a very special job. I want them to imagine that they're a playwright.
You get to be the one who's writing the play.
Yeah, and the person who writes a play is also the person who creates the character.
The Care Bear.
No, Thomas, remember, do you remember who a character is? Not necessarily a Care Bear?
I need their help.
Okay, on the count of 3, class, can you remind Thomas who a character is? 1, 2, 3. I don't hear everyone. Thank you. Now I heard more, friends. Who the story is about. Who the story is about. So this week you get to decide. You are the playwright, and I want you to come up with your very own character. So this is your job. Decide who your story is about. It could be about a dragon, or it could be about a mouse who talks.
It could be about me.
It could be about Mr. Thomas or Miss Kirkham or your adult at home. The story could even be about you. I want you to name your character and to draw a picture of your character.
Well, how did they get it from inside that little box to us?
Okay, so Thomas, you are asking a good question. My friends, you're going to turn in that assignment to Microsoft Teams. That means that you need to draw your character. Give your character a name. Please make sure to write the name of your character down on that piece of paper, whichever piece of paper you do the character with, and then you're going to turn it into Microsoft Teams. So ladies and gentlemen, you are going to upload a picture of your character, or you could scan your character in, and then make sure to upload it to the assignment inside of Microsoft Teams.
I can't wait to see their characters.
I know. I can't wait to see their characters either. So your assignment this week is to imagine you're the playwright. You get to come up with a character of your very own.
But it does not have to be a Care Bear.
No, it does not have to be a Care Bear. Okay? And after you decide your very own character, your job is to upload that character and to make sure that that character has a name. And then you're going to make sure to either take a picture of it or scan that in to upload to Microsoft Teams.
That's awesome.
I know that's awesome, Thomas. Okay, but for right now, Miss Kirkham's going to say goodbye and let you work on your character. Before I do, please make sure that your character is very, very detailed. I want to make sure that you have an outfit, maybe a shirt, maybe some pants. All right, students? Goodbye for now.
Bye-bye.